What are the odds? I'm Todd Wright. Let's find out. You know, the Identity Tampa Bay on January 2nd had what I thought was an interesting poll. On January 2nd, is it okay to wish someone Happy New Year? At the time I voted, and not telling you what I voted, it was exactly 50-50. But let me go back 1 week further, and I'm going to talk about Christmas because I haven't talked to you since before Christmas. What did I get for Christmas? Well, clearly, bad haircut, whether it was needed or not. Clemson and LSU covering in the college football playoff. We will preview the national title game next week in What Are the Odds? And to further prove the point I made before Christmas about Die Hard not only being a Christmas movie, but the best Christmas movie ever. This is the official Die Hard Christmas cartoon book. It is the illustrated holiday classic, complete with John McCain plush, where he takes note of how many people he's offed and he is bleeding from the feet. If you have any doubts at this point about Die Hard being a Christmas classic, this confirms it. And I thank the wonderful person in Orlando that gave me this as a Christmas gift. Now, let's run through the odds and see what the odds are as it relates to the first round of the National Football League playoffs. Some of you call it the wild card round. I don't. Each game is hosted by a division champ. I'm not insulting the division champs by referring to them as wild cards. But generally, one of the wild cards wins this round and advances to the division round. Is it Buffalo? You know, Buffalo's had a really, really good year. And just a couple of weeks ago, they were very close to finally overcoming the hurdle of the New England Patriots and winning the AFC East. They didn't win that game, but they've got a good chance in this game. On Saturday afternoon, it's the first NFL first-round playoff game on Saturday, and it opened at 3. Some money has come in on Buffalo, and we see them as an attractive 2.5-point underdog at Houston against the Texans. Texans annually seem to make the playoffs, but don't advance in the playoffs. The nightcap, also an AFC game, and it's the very, very, very rare year New England plays in the first round. Thanks to that loss to the Dolphins in Fitzmagic in Week 17, the Patriots have to go without the bye. They are at home against the hot Tennessee Titans. Tom Brady has made 40 postseason starts. Ryan Tannehill has made none. Yes, you can make a case for Tennessee here. And I have made the case here and on the Todd Wright Toddcast that the Patriots aren't the same team that has been the team to beat for the better part of the last 5 years. But Patriots, 5.5-point choice. I think we can see them at least getting past the first round. On to Sunday, exclusively NFC. And I am wearing an old Saints jersey that I bought leaving a BCS title game many, many years ago. No, I'm not going to tell you whose name is on the back. You can figure it out. Remember a couple years ago that Minnesota Miracle, or whatever they called it? The Saints owe the Vikings. They really do. And the Saints owe the league after the non-pass interference call last year. I see the Saints as a 7.5-point choice. There's a reason why they're the biggest favorite on the board in the first weekend. And then in the late game, it's the Eagles, who won just division games the last month to win the NFC East, hosting the Seattle Seahawks. This game actually opened with the Eagles as a 1-point favorite. Significant money immediately came in on Seattle, and at the time of our taping, I see it as Seattle as a 1.5-point choice. Interestingly enough, in the last 7+ years, these are the only 2 coaches in the NFC to win Super Bowls. Pete Carroll, Doug Peterson. Seattle lost a couple weeks ago to Arizona, came up short in a game where they could have been at home for the playoffs last week against the Niners. The money is on Seattle. Step back, take a look at it. Generally, home team underdogs in the NFL playoffs early fare pretty well. Those are the odds, and we'll talk to you more about the College Football Playoff National Championship and the NFL Divisional Round next week.